Al-Salihiyya was a Palestinian Arab village of the Ghawarina tribe, depopulated during the 1948 war on May 25, 1948, by the Israeli Palmach. It was located in the Safad Subdistrict, 25 kilometers northeast of Safad, at the intersection of the Jordan River and Wadi. Tur'an. History. Canoeing pioneer John McGregor was taken prisoner by the villagers of Al-Salihiyya during his exploration of the region in January 1869. During his second night in the village, he ate with the village sheikh and 50 other men. The meal consisted of couscous, which McGregor described as a kind of small bean porridge uncommonly good to eat, and was eaten with sauces of buffalo cream. It was served on a communal wooden plate with wooden spoons for the cream. They all behaved with excellent propriety and good breeding, but without constraint. In 1881, during the late Ottoman period, the Palestine Exploration Fund's survey of Western Palestine described the village as a mud village, containing about 90 Muslims, situated on plain of arable land, with marsh and river near. British Mandate era. At the time of the British Mandate for Palestine, the village had a population of 1281, all Muslim except 2 Christians. They occupied a total of 257 houses, according to the 1931 census of Palestine. A visitor to the village in 1936 noted that the inhabitants, along with those in other Halea villages, had a pronounced Negroid element, and suggested they may have originated from Sudan or from slaves purchased in Mecca and resold at Man. The dialect was close to Egyptian Arabic. The village's main industry was harvesting the papyrus groves of Lake Halea and the manufacture of papyrus matting. The mats were either fine work for interior use or coarser work for building construction. The reed huts were made weatherproof in winter by adding further layers. A roof might end up 8 or 9 mats thick, with the walls made up of 4 or 5 layers. They kept chickens, geese and buffaloes. The arable land was made difficult to plow by an invasive low-growing grass similar to couch grass called injil and agil. Some wheat, Indian corn and millet was being grown. The villagers also caught fish, of which there was an abundance, with drag nets as well as cast nets. They also acted as guides during the duck shooting season. The writer expressed fear for the future. The whole area has been taken over by Jewish colonists who intend in the near future to drain it and convert it into useful arable land. In 1945 the population was 1,520, all Arabs, owning 4,528 dunams, while Jews owned 789 dunams, and 290 was publicly owned. According to an official land and population survey, of this, 23 dunams were allocated for plantations and irrigable land, 4,230 for cereals, while 94 dunams were classified as built-up areas. The village had a mosque and an elementary school for boys. 1948. Aftermath. The village was depopulated on May 25, 1948, by the Palmach's 1st Battalion during Operation Yiftach. Walid Khalidi described the village remains in 1992. The village has been obliterated. No trace of it remains. Residents of the settlement of Kefablum cultivate the surrounding land.